Good morning, and welcome to this week's Community Corner. This week I'm talking about ways to save money this summer on air conditioning and energy costs. We just came out of a long, cold winter, and so gas prices were probably up trying to heat your homes or apartments or condos. And so we're going to look into ways on how to save money this summer on energy costs. So some of the tips that I do that maybe you do already or haven't done and want to try out is open your windows at night. I don't have central air conditioning in my apartment, and so I like to open the windows at night because it gets really cool even in the summer here. And so then at night it gets cold, so then I can sleep better, and it cools down the house really well, or my apartment. And then during the day, when you wake up and get ready and leave, maybe for work or you have errands, close all the windows and close all your blinds so it's dark in your house. This way, even though there's no circulation, the cold air that got in at night won't get out during the day, and the sun won't be pounding into your house during the day when you're not there. So during the day, just want to close the windows and close the blinds so it stays cool during the day as well. Now, like I said, I don't have air conditioning, so a way to save energy is to use a fan instead of turning on the AC if you do have it. I have a window AC, but it's in the wall in the living room, and so instead of turning that on when we are here during the day, we can turn on a fan so that there's at least some circulation so it doesn't seem so hot. Otherwise, I do like to put a fan in the window at night too because it really pulls all the cold air in. If you don't have central air conditioning like me, you could get a window one instead of installing air conditioning into your place for the summer, into your house. This way, you're not having to pay for the installation and the new air conditioning system. You could just get a window air conditioner for the summer, which would be cheaper. Also, a window air conditioner in a bedroom or putting it in a living space. This way, at night when you're sleeping, you could turn it on if it's still hot, if you don't want to open the windows, or you could put it in a living space, so that way if you are home during the day, you could turn that on for a little while to cool down the living space where you are most of the time, and then turn it off when you're not there. Also, unplugging a window air conditioner, if you do get one or have one in the wall like we do, you can unplug it when you're not using it, because even though you may not have it on, just plugging it in uses some electricity, and window air conditioners can use quite a bit actually, so just unplug it if you're not using it, that way it's not sucking other energy out. Also, another tip is cooking the night before. So let's say it's a Friday night and I would cook dinner and like I normally would for Friday night, and then I would also cook something else or extras for lunch, or maybe even put breakfast into the oven already the night before when it's cooler out. So that way you're not turning on the stove and oven at the hottest parts of the day, around that lunchtime or later lunch area. Instead, you can cook the night before, so then you're not having really hot things going on when it's hot outside. So it'll also keep your house cooler during the day. And other things that I like to do to try to stay cool during the summer is going to the pool or going to the lake, and going outside during the summer, or making plans that maybe involve you going somewhere that does have air conditioning, especially during the hottest part of the days. That way it cools you down, and then you have something else to do and plans, and there's so much to do during the summer. So then you can be out doing things instead of thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm so hot, I'm sitting at home sweating. And then so those are just some of the tips I have. I know other people have ideas too, so if you have other ideas, feel free to post back or video back. I hope you learned a few new ideas on how to save money this summer on energy costs, and I hope to see you next week on Community Corner.